Afternoon there, chaps and chapettes. It's Brush and Quill here, and I'm just doing a slightly different video than I planned to do because the tank's taking a bit longer than I expected. I've not been very well the last few days, so it's sort of put a bit of a crimp in my modelling, but it's coming along. It's got tracks now, but it just needs a bit of work before I can do a final reveal. And I don't want to just put in another pointless update video for very small work, basically. But I have received a package in the post. Ta-da! This is from Ironclad Studios, I think it is. Ironclad Miniatures. There we go. There you go. As you can see, this was placed on Monday, and I received it on Tuesday. So there you go. It took 2 days to be processed. They said 21, but I got it within like 2 to 3 days. So it was posted, yeah, 2 to 3 days. This is to go with the tank. So I showed you the steampunk figure I built myself when I started my steampunk project. It's a figure that was something I've never been 100% happy with because I was still getting my head around what I was doing and themes and stuff. So I'm going to be rebuilding that army to a much smaller scale. That was to a 3,000 point army under Games Workshop rules, whereas this would be to a very loose idea in my head, which maybe will formulate to rules in the future. So I placed an order with these guys after doing a search on the internet for steampunk soldiers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lovely packages. Now this is something slightly different. This is not going to be with steampunk. This is going to be with my Imagination Ladies Militia. This is some armed domestic staff. There's a cook there, some sort of gamekeeper, chambermaid, and then my favourite, the butler. I love how this guy's just like, he's still got his ass. Would you like me to shoot them for you, sir? You know. But yeah, that's those guys. So they're going to be different, and they're going to be painted up separately. Let's start with this one. So these guys are steampunk armoured naval detachment. So as you can see here, they've got on some sort of steel iron armour and some rather medieval looking helmets. And there's the compulsory non-helmeted guy. But yeah, that's those guys, and just grab my little sailor here from Perry's. And as you can see, they scale up pretty well. Can't even focus, come on. Can I? Come on. There we go. As you can see, they scale up pretty well, so that's quite nice. And the faces aren't too chubby either. Why are you not wanting to focus? There we go. So yeah, they're going to look good, I think. And then this packet got a guy with a grenade launcher, and a guy with a knock gun, volley gun. If you read Sharp, you'll be aware of this. It's the weapon that Harper uses, the multiple barrels. That's going to be kind of cool. And then the last one for the Naval Detachment is officers. So you got this guy here who's sword and pistol. Now he's got a hat on it which is a bit too modern for the pseudo-Napoleonic period these guys are going to be in. So I'm actually going to behead him, find him a more appropriate hat, and I'm probably going to switch around his weapons as well to get rid of that revolver. I think it's a revolver. Yeah, it's a revolver. And then this guy, I love this guy. I love how knightly he looks with his helmet there in his arm. And he's got some amazing facial hair. There's a good 1950s Hollywood going on there, I think. So that's those ones. And then the other one I got was just an interest figure. I saw him and I thought he was really interesting. So this character is called Carter. And I think he's kind of maybe based a bit on the movie. There's a Disney movie called Carter or something where he's on Mars. But this is from there. This is all from their Sci-Fi Victorian range. But I love how he's got that like gas mask and all the robes and stuff. So I'm going to sort of paint him up as if he's come from India. He does have a second sword that's snapped off that I'm going to have to repair for this hand here. But come on. Thank you. So yeah. So he's going to be fun to paint in all his robes. So that's those figures. I know this is a very quick video about them. I'm probably not going to paint them up for a bit, just because I've got my 6mm to do and I've got some other stuff I want to paint up and the tank to finish, obviously. But again, Ironclad miniatures. They do some nice steampunk stuff. They also do a couple of other ranges as well. So give them a look. And you guys have a good one. See you in the next video.